Everything begins as a picture in the mind. A whisper in the dark before the world can see it shine. Yeah. A story on a screen, a spark, a dream, a sign. Then years later somebody builds it one design at a time. Yeah. From the shows people watch to the tools they create. From a child full of wonder to the hands that innovate. What we give to the mind can inspire or manipulate. So what kind of future are we teaching them to make? Somebody saw a future and reached beyond the page. Turned the thought into a blueprint, turned the vision into change. So I'm thinking about the makers, every era, every age. What we program in the spirit can awaken a cage. And I know it's not small, no, it's deeper than entertainment. What we feed to the heart can become a whole arrangement of the way people dream, of the way people aim, of the way they see the world and the meaning of their name.
Your imagination can imagine a better nation, where the work we do each day is building elevation, where the story that we tell keeps sparking new creation, and the seeds we plant right now can lift the next generation.
Your imagination can imagine a better nation, where your time means more than chasing compensation, where the things we make bring healing, not sedation. Your imagination can imagine a better nation, where your time means more than chasing compensation, where the things we make bring healing, not sedation. Your imagination.
Meet them where they are, what they long for in their bones. A little more freedom, a little less feeling known. A little more leisure just to learn and to grow. A little more purpose in the time that they hold. More time with the people that they love and care about. More room to build a life that the spirit won't outgrow. More meaning in the labor, more truth in what they're doing. Not just earning a check, but knowing lives are improving. What if work felt worthy? What if rest wasn't rare? What if gifts were lifted up cause the world really cared? What if what we watched helped us open up our eyes? What if what we heard made us question no lies? What if what we made helped the child decide to become somebody healing instead of feeding divide? Your imagination can imagine a better nation, where the work we do each day is building elevation, where the stories that we tell keep sparking new creation, and the seeds we plant right now can lift the next generation.
Your imagination can imagine a better nation, where your time means more than chasing compensation, where the things we make bring healing, not sedation. Your imagination can imagine a better nation, where your time means more than chasing compensation, where the things we make bring healing, not sedation. Your imagination.
What are we handing down? Fear or vision? Noise or wisdom? Escape or living? What if the songs, the films, the words, the screens could help us build the world we say we need?
What you make matters,
what you normalize matters,
what you glorify matters,
what you inspire matters,
what you make matters,
what you normalize matters,
what you glorify matters.
Hey. So this one for the writers and the painters and the teachers, for the dreamers and the builders, and the young world reaches for the voices with a choice every time they speak up, for the hand shaping culture every time they create stuff. This one for the ones trying to program something, kinda trying to leave behind more truth for the next one to find it, like a lamp in the dark, like a map, like a mirror, something people can feel when the future ain't clear. You don't have to preach it, just plant it in the art. A little more compassion, a little more heart, a little more courage, a little less pretending, a little more beginning in a world that needs mending. Cause imagination ain't fantasy when it's focused. It's the place every change starts before it opens. First somebody feels it, then somebody speaks, then somebody builds it and it reaches the streets.
Your imagination can imagine a better nation, where the work we do each day is building elevation, where the stories that we tell keep sparking new creation, and the seeds we plant right now can lift the next generation. Your imagination can imagine a better nation, where your time means more than chasing compensation, where the things we make bring healing, not sedation. Your imagination can imagine a better nation, where your time means more than chasing compensation, where the things we make bring healing, not sedation. Your imagination, so imagine it, speak it, shape it, start it, cause every better world begins inside the heart first.
say never again, but we don't look back. Pages turn quiet when the present distracts. From uniforms stitched with pride and fear, to flags that waved while the sky burned near. From leaders who promised revival and might, to factories humming through long, cold nights. When power and profit would intertwine, and human lives became the bottom line. We seen what happens when fear takes hold. Hunger gets shaped into hate and control.
It's through whispers, it doesn't shout, but it keeps asking what we're about. Empires rise when we forget. Survival shouldn't be a threat. It's sacred ground beneath our feet. Convince markets not to compete. It is time for us to evolve. We remember so we don't dissolve. From systems built on fear and gold, we don't have to repeat the old.
We can build what protects us all, not just towers that stand so tall. If survival was sacred truth, we design it from the roots. We design it from the roots. We design the roots. We design the roots. He said war was a racket, plain and clear. Few get rich while the rest face fear. The cost gets paid by the young and poor, while profit knocks at another door. If profit from chaos writes the script, currency tightens its quiet grip. Who fights, who bleeds, who pays the debt, and who collects without regret?
What if the ones who gain the most were the first ones sent to the coast? Would conflict cool when motives change? If cost and benefit rearrange, we trade our hours, our breath, our land, for numbers few can understand. While forests fall and oceans rise, and growth gets framed as progress in disguise. We've evolved past kings and crowns, past open chains and burning towns. Why stop short at paper walls that turn survival into prey? It is time for us to evolve. We remember so we don't dissolve. From systems built on fear and gold, we don't have to repeat the old. We can build what protects us all. Food and water before the malls. If survival was sacred truth, we design it from the roots. We design it from the roots.
Necessary first, that's the frame. Shelter, health, no one left in shame. Education, lighting minds, planet care for future times.
Art and story hand in hand, not as luxury but part of the plan.
What if value meant well-being? What if wealth meant truly seeing? What if progress wasn't speed, but meeting every human need? No pedestals for power stone, no prophets built on broken bones. Just systems shaped by what sustains, not endless growth that strains and strains it.
It is time for us to evolve. We've outgrown what fear is all. We can choose a wiser way, not someday, but today. From history we rise aware, guarding life with deeper care. If survival is sacred truth, we'll protect it at the root.
We stuck in the unnecessary just to eat. clock in, break down, rinse, repeat. Take the job if it ain't for the soul. Free the hands, let the real work roll. Necessary,
unnecessary, say it plain. One feeds life, one feeds the chain.
We ain't born to be in voices and screens. Born for garden, shelter, medicine, dreams. But they sell us a life where the loud gets paid, where the truth gets buried and the rent gets raised. Endless products, same junk, different label. Whole careers built to keep us unable. Paperwork pyramids, gates on gates. 1,000 middlemen between you and safe. And the ones at the top call it choice and market, while the bottom feels sick and can't even start it. Then the world hit pause. 2020, look what we learned. We can stop, we can breathe, we can let it burn. We can choose what matters when the noise goes quiet. That was a crack in the wall, don't deny it.
Aisle full of poison, dressed up as food. Sugar in a soup, got a smile, got you fooled. Cheap corn and pie, soy in your veins. Profit in the pain, they don't feel your shame. Fast fashion graveyards trend every week. Landfill stack high while the bosses speak. Oil and smoke like it's destiny. Forests fall down for efficiency. Data get harvested, privacy sold. Outrage gets boosted and empathy cold. And they call it progress. Nah, that's a lie. That's a machine that eats the human inside.
We stuck in the unnecessary just to eat. Clock and break down, rinse, repeat. Take the job if it ain't for the soul. Free the hands, let the real world roll. Necessary, unnecessary, say it plain. One feeds life, one feeds the chain. Yeah, so take the job if it's built on pretend. If the work don't heal, let it end. Put me where the water stays clean, where the lights stay on and the kids get seen. Put me in the soil, put me in the clinic, put me in the classroom, let me rebuild it. Put me in repair, not disposable stacks. Put me in restoration, bring the planet back. We don't need more stuff, we need more time, more family, more art, more truth in the rhyme. If machines do the grind, let humans be human. Not starving, not scared, not constantly proving. We're not afraid of change, we're afraid of staying trapped. If your job is killing your soul, that's not security, that's a cage.
You don't deserve the power.
Yeah. You sit in the suit with the polished grin. Sign one paper, now the war begins. Kids at home were just eating dinner. Now they're suited up, told to defend us. We call it strategy, call it defense. But the bodies stack up at our expense. You never lace boots, never feel that scent. Just move little pieces with a steady hand.
Pawns on a board you never see. Sent to bleed for security. You say it's strength, you say it's pride, but you ain't the one whose mother cried.
You don't deserve the power, not the way you use it. If leadership means sacrifice, why you never lose it?
You don't deserve the power. If it's profit over pay,
if the cost is human life,
just to grow your gas.
we've been in wars for decades straight.
Different flags,
Same old fate, strong and rise with loud tone.
build that empires on broken homes.
They say we protect you,
But who protects us?
when the war comes home and the soldiers don't adjust.
No. PTSD and empty eyes, war contracts boom and stocks rise. Corporations shake their hands while blood still stains the never sad.
The winter's over, what did we gain?
Another headline, another grave.
Another promise, never again.
Until it cycles back the same.
If power means you risk my child,
why you sleep safe and reconcile?
then maybe strength ain't what you claim.
Maybe it's greed we're encouraging it.
You don't deserve the power. If you gamble with our life, if your version of peace means we're always at war,
You don't deserve the power.
if the pawns pay all the dues, if you never feel the cost of the orders that you choose,
You don't deserve the power. You don't deserve the power.
you don't deserve the power.
You don't deserve. You don't deserve the power. You don't deserve the power.
You don't deserve the power.
What if power meant protection? What if strength meant restraint? What if leaders feared harming lives more than looking weak or quaint? Why we keep electing heat? Why we glorify the flame? Why not hand the mic to peace and redefine the gap?
If history shows the pattern clear,
Why we still pretend we're surprised each year?
empires fall the same way.
Arrogance dressed in flags and
Who
craze.
would the crown and wear the cost?
Sit with the families that they lost.
Look them in the eyes and say,
It was worth it for the power play. If you care, then step aside.
you don't deserve.
Not like this.
Not if power is built on fists. You don't deserve.
Not our life.
Not our kids to feed your pride. You don't deserve.
If power's war in endless towers,
Baby, it's time.
we redefine power.
You don't deserve.
You don't deserve the power.
You don't deserve the power.
You don't deserve the power. Oh, we believe. History whispers through the things we believe. Some lifted us up, some tore us apart. And every generation gets a chance to ask, is this helping us heal or helping us hurt? Back in the days they said the earth was flat. Kings ruled the people, nobody questioned that. The witches in the fire, people screaming God's name. Whole towns watching like it was holy flame. Some said your color meant you weren't a man. Lines in the sand drawn by another hand. People believed what the powerful said, and truth took years just to rise from the dead. Women were silenced, chained to the road. Fear was preached like it was saving the soul. So many lies were righteous faced. So much pain got buried in grace. But time keeps moving. Truth keeps proving. Some of the things we swore were right, where only shadows block your light. Question what you believe. Question what you believe. If it don't heal, if it don't free, what you believe. Hold on to love, let hate shed the lead. If it hurts humanity, question what you believe. Faith built shelters, faith fed the poor. Faith makes strangers open up their doors. Some found peace in the prayers they say. Some found strength just to face the day. But history got another side too. Unbelief turns cool in the name of truth. Wars in the name of heaven above. Hate disguised as righteous love. White hoods walking in the dead of night. Hellas sell lies like they sounded right. Crowds got pulled by fear and pride. A million disappeared in the tide. Homophobic words, division and shame. People cast out in a holy name. When belief starts seeing someone's heart, that's where the tearing begins to start. The time keeps moving, truth keeps proving. Some of the things we swore were right, of the noise when the pride gets thin. Most hearts just wanna belong with vain. You can be different, still show respect. You can have faith and still self-check. You can believe and still make room for truth to enter and help you bloom. And even money in our hands today only lasts cause we believe that away. Play for power in a global dream, a shared delusion sown in the scene. Belief built borders, belief built crowds, belief lifts up and belief bursts down. So maybe the question we need right now is what kind of world are we feeding now? Belief made kingdoms, belief made wars, belief made borders, belief made laws, belief made people bow their heads, belief made fear live in their chest. Belief can wound, belief can end, it all depends on what we defend. So if your belief needs hate to survive, maybe it's fear just dressed up in pride. And if your belief helps people breathe, that's the kind of truth the world might need. What do we carry? What do we pass on? What are we teaching when the children come along? If it bring peace, let it stay. If it bring harm, turn away. If it bring love, let it lead. Question what you believe. Question what you believe. Question what you believe. Remain to me. Question what you believe changes when courage asks why, and the future begins the moment we try. So believe in truth, believe in peace, believe in the kind of love that lets us all be free.
From Rome to Berlin, from Moscow to Baghdad, different names, same hunger. Yeah. Same hunger. Gaze across the Rubicon, chasing Rome's control. Crown on his head, dagger in his soul. Napoleon marched with a hand in his coat. Europe in flames from a single vote. Mussolini shouting from balconies high, hung in the streets when the myth ran dry. Hitler promised power and pride, left the world split open wide. Stalin purged in the name of might, millions vanished in the night. History screaming but we don't pause. Strong man rising with the same old cause. History don't lie, it's written in graves. Empires built on the backs of the brave. You call it power, you call it fate, but it always comes wrapped in hate. History don't lie, it repeats the game. Different flag, different name. Strength means war every time. Maybe strength is the crime. Vietnam burned while decisions were signed. Young men drafted, futures confined. Iraq invaded over fear and oil. Families shattered in desert soil. Afghanistan, 20 years long. Tell me who was right or wrong, but the contracts thrived, the budgets grew. Our soldiers came back, not the same as you. Corporations shaking hands, defense deals running quiet rooms. Stocks go up when bombs go down. Tell me who really wears the crown. The pawns still bleed in every age. Kings just update the stage. chariots, to drones in flight. Still the same illusion of might. From iron sword to guided fire. Same old hunger, same desire. They say don't lie, yes we don't lie. We just ignore the cycle locking at the door. You say it's safety, you say it's pride, but its mother's on the other side. Yes they don't lie, it leaves a scar. Every empire falls too far. If power means somebody dies, tell me why we idolize. Mandela walked out after 27 years. Didn't build revenge from tears. King had no army, no gold throne. Still shook a system to its bone. Gandhi marched without a blade and cracked an empire unafraid. Different power, different flame. One builds bridges, one builds great. We study wrong, we study right. We study regimes that rule by strife. We say never again in every class that you're the next strong man who walks past. History don't lie, we just forget. We glamorize what we regret. If power costs the lives of you, then maybe power ain't the truth.
Not again, not this way. Not another generation to pay.
History don't lie.
Drop the crown. Yeah. You stand at the podium, voice full of pride, speaking like the universe whispered in your mind. Like you cracked the code, like you saw the sky, like you shook a God's hand and you know the why.
Hold up, slow down that tone. We all just travelers on standing stone, floating through darkness, nobody home. Man, nobody here got the answers, so
it got scripture stays, books by the stack. But the deeper you dig, the more it cracks. Everybody preaching like they mapped the track, but nobody's been there and nobody came back. You don't know, I don't know. Nobody walking this road really knows.
So why you talk like the crown's on your head? Why you act like the rest of us dead?
Calm down, step back, take a breath before you react. We're all in this storm together, that's fact. See the ego loves a microphone, loves a spotlight, loves a throne, loves a crowd that nods along, even when the truth feels wrong.
Confidence loud but wisdom's quiet. Truth don't scream, it moves in silence. Hefty voices selling guidance, but certainty often hides the violence.
Cause he gon' push his people down, talk so loud it starts to drown. The humble words who question things, the thinkers, builders, wondering minds.
And the loudest ones swear they lead, but humility plants the seed of the one thing we truly need, each other.
You don't know, I don't know. Nobody walking this road really low.
So why you talk like the crown's on your head? Why you act like the rest of us dead?
Calm down, step back, take a breath before you react. We're all in this storm together, that's fact. TV screens and endless feeds, selling noise disguised as needs, keeping minds too full to see the oldest question in history. Why are we here? Why do we breathe? Why does a heart inside us beat? And
instead we argue what we believe. But like certainty brings relief. Religion, politics, theories collide. Everybody sure they're on the right side, but maybe wisdom starts inside. The moment ego steps aside, and somebody finally says out loud, I don't know. Maybe that's where it begins. Not the man yelling from a stage, not the loudest voice in the room, but the quiet moment when someone finally admits, I'm still searching too. Maybe none of us were meant to know it all. Maybe we're just meant to learn together. Different minds, different stories, different paths on the same road. So drop the crown, drop the crown, drop the throne. We're all just learning how to grow. And if we listen instead of shouting above, maybe the answer was always us. Drop the crown.
Everybody got a rhythm, but who chose the beat? Everybody on a schedule, no time to breathe deep. Wake up to the pressure, fall asleep to the plan. Whole life mapped out before you understand. Parents taught the children what the system taught them. Keep it moving, don't pause, don't question too often. Get the money, build security, rise in your role. But the full bank account don't automatically make you whole. What good is success if your spirit stay tired? What good is the climb if your joy don't rise higher? What good is the house if there's no peace inside? What good is the status if your real self hide?
Look at your morning, look at your night. Look at the hours that vanish out of sight.
Break your day down, piece by piece now. Look at that circle, tell me what you see now.
We're missing out on life. We're missing out on real life. Day by day, caught in the design, losing our living in plain sight. Think about your schedule, think about your time.
Who's been getting your best hours? Who's been taking your life? Everybody got a rhythm, but who chose the beat? Everybody on the schedule, no time to breathe deep. Wake up to the pressure, fall asleep to the plan. Whole life mapped out before you understand. Parents taught the children what the system taught them. Keep it moving, don't pause, don't question too often. Get the money, build security, rise in your role. But a full bank account don't automatically make you whole. What good is success if your spirit stay tired? What good is the climb if your joy don't rise higher? What good is the house if there's no peace inside? What good is the status if your real self hide?
Look at your morning, look at your night. Look at the hours that vanish out of sight.
Break your day down, piece by piece now. Look at that circle, tell me what you see now.
We're missing out on life. We're missing out on real life. Day by day, caught in the design, losing our living in plain sight. Think about your schedule, think about your time.
Who's been getting your best hours? Who's been taking your life? Yeah, this ain't the struggle, this ain't just the poor. This reaches the wealthy behind the guarded doors. Millionaires wake up, still tied to the clock. Still managed by a life that never really stops. Luxury wrapped in marble and glass, but beautiful things don't make the moments last. Big views, long cars, custom made style. Still can't slow down long enough to really smile. Enamored by the shine, distracted by the glow. Not seeing that the schedule still runs the whole show. A better looking prison with a high-end taste. A perpetual motion, still life going to waste. A beautiful prison is still a prison. A polished routine is still routine. A full calendar is not a full life, and normal doesn't always mean natural.
Think about your schedule, think about that pie.
How much goes to real life before your whole life passes by? Maybe our ancestors had to move that way. Maybe force and fear shaped the heart of the day. But now we got language, now we got reach. Now we can connect, now we can teach. Now we can ask what a real life means. Beyond the money, beyond the machines. Maybe real wealth ain't what we hold. Maybe real wealth is time we don't sell.
Time we can feel, time we can share.
Time that reminds us why we've been here.
We're missing out on life. We're missing out on real life. So many days just passing us by, losing our living in plain sight. Think about your schedule, think about your time.
Who's been getting your best hours? Who's been taking your life? Maybe it's time to rewrite life.
Imagine better. Everything starts with a spark in the mind. A little light in the dark, then it grows over time. Something somebody saw on the screen in the light turned into a real thing that was changing design. What we watch, what we hear, what we hold in our head can lift the soul up high, fill the spirit with dread. So thinking about the seeds every story can spread. What if we gave them more life, more love instead? Somebody dreamed of flying and they reach for the sky. Somebody sought for tomorrow and they ask themselves why. Why we settle for less when imagination can rise? Why just survive the world when we can help redesign?
If the vision is right and the future can change, what we feed to the heart won't just fade away. What we make every day leaves a mark, leaves a trace. So imagine it now, let it move through the place. Your imagination
Can imagine a better nation.
Imagine better, imagine better. Your imagination
Can imagine a better world.
Imagine better, imagine better.
Your imagination
Can imagine it better.
and imagine a better place where the love runs deeper and the time don't feel erased.
Your imagination
Can imagine better days.
So imagine better.
Yo, meet them where they are, what they want, what they need. A little more freedom, a little time to breathe. A little more leisure just to learn and to dream. A little more meaning in the work in between. More time with the family, more joy in the day. More room for the gifts that we're hidden away. More purpose in the labor, more truth in the way that we spend our life force, not just throwing it away. Why their work felt good,
Where the town felt free,
what it what you gave,
with the whole community,
what it what we made.
what the child believed,
That the work will be shaped.
by imagination and peace.
If the vision is right, then the future can change. What we feed to the heart won't just fade away. What we make every day leaves a mark, leaves a trace. So imagine it now, let it move through the
Your imagination
Can imagine a better nation.
Imagine better, imagine better.
Your imagination can imagine a better world.
Imagine better, imagine better.
Your imagination
Can imagine it better.
can imagine a better place when the love runs deeper and the town don't feel erased. Your imagination can imagine better days.
So imagine better.
What are we handing down? Fear or vision, noise or wisdom, escape or living? What if the songs, the films, the words, the screens can help us love the world we say we need?
What you make matters,
What you normalize matters.
what you glorify matters, what you inspire matters,
What you make matters.
what you normalize matters,
What you glorify matters.
what you inspire matters.
So this one for the makers trying to give more life, for the ones creating futures people feel at night, for the ones who know culture can't redirect sight, and what we celebrate today becomes tomorrow's life. This one for the dreamers with a purpose and view, for the ones planning hope in the things that they do. You don't gotta fuzzle, let the art speak true. A better world begins when imagination moves through. Not just for escape, not just for the